Hey everyone, Tony this side. Welcome to the third video of these weekly updates on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Last two videos have been quite successful in terms of profit. So let's see what we have today. Okay, so it's weekend approaching and I have Bitcoin chart on daily time frame. So I'll start with the weekly chart. Uh, you all know that my target is 47,500, right? So that has been explained in the second video as well why it is 47,500. Well, on the weekly chart, I have no reason to be bearish yet, right? The last week lows are holded, right? They are fine. Price perfectly retested our first target area, that is 30,000, right? 30,500. Price retested that. An important point is that this was also 161% from the second video, if you remember. If we take the highest high of 2017 and the lowest low of 2018, so this level is 131%, 161%, which is being retested. Now we will be looking for 261%, right? So price is trading in between that, so it's all fine. Nothing to be bearish on weekly, to be honest, from my point of view. So let's go to the daily chart. Okay, so on the daily chart, if you can see, Bitcoin has done it many times throughout this bull run. High, low, high, low, high, low, away, then a wave, low, then a wave, low, and like that. That's what I'm expecting. So in this whole rally, price has not broken its previous lows, right? And that's why it has continued its bull run. So as long as price holds the previous low, that is at this level, approximately 30,000, right? Like the daily candle does not close below this, okay? Price can come here, take the stop loss, take the stop loss. Anyone who has long from this place, this area, and they were riding this lag, they would have their stop loss probably here. So it may be like they come down, they take this stop loss and they pump back. That's fairly possible, right? But unless candle a daily candle closes like this, or even a 4-hour candle close below this low, I'm bullish. I have no reason to be bearish on daily chart. This is a perfect uh, bull run, right? And this is completely fine. Like it can form a range here and it can break out like that. So it's fine as long as this high is not being rated or this low is not being rated. It can completely go on sideways in this. It can be there for 2 days, 2 weeks, or even 2 months. Like it's a big range. It's 42, it's 30, it's $12,000 range. So it can be sideways here, and odds can continue their rallies against dollar pairs, right? Even the Bitcoin pairs as well, and it will be still bullish. So I have no reason to be bearish as long as this holds. That's what I have planned so far, unless I change anything. Okay, and let's go to the 1 hour chart as well. Okay, we will look on the small time frame for more price action. Okay, so let's see from the hourly chart, right? So from the hourly chart we have our invalidation, as I told, from the daily chart, this level. So as long as it holds, it's bullish for me, and we are looking for this flag 47,500. Okay, now if I use Fibonacci, right, from the lowest low to this high, so this is almost a 61% area which Bitcoin has just touched. Okay, Bitcoin has just touched, and what I expect next, that what it can do, right, what it can do, like it can consolidate a bit here, right, and it will make a small move back up and take the stop losses of this low. Like if anybody who bought here or here, right, they would be updating their stop losses like this, right? So anybody who had stop loss, that is gone. So that is the second area which can be targeted, in my opinion. Okay, and to be honest, there's no reason price to drop below this level. It should not. Okay, because below this level you can see these are mostly VIX, so there's not so much demand to push price back up to these levels, right? Then it may directly go below these levels. Like if price lose this level, this particular level, that is around 32,800 probably, right? So if price lose that, it should probably hit this low, like 30,500, 30,000, or even 29,800 maybe a week, right? And then it can consolidate and it can make a similar pattern which it made at 9,500, a long consolidation, and then can go back up. So from my point of view, price should not lose its momentum, and it can like drop below this. It's the level of around 34,000, 33,900 probably, right? It can hit this area, it can go back up. When you see a small structure on 15-minute chart like that, like it breaks below this low, it goes back up, come down and break out like SMS, right? Shift in market structure, it breaks that. That's where you trigger your entry, or you can trigger entry on retest if you get the opportunity, and then it goes up. That's what I have planned on the hourly chart, right? For tomorrow, but it's weekend and something else may happen. Even the daily candle has not closed. It may like drop like last week, nobody can tell, right? So I'm just speculating what next should happen on Bitcoin and why I am bullish, right? So these are my planning. So like if price, sorry, if price take lows of this like 34 or 33,900, right? And it goes like this, and this, and that's where you will enter. Your entry will trigger here or on a retest of this level, and then boom. That's what I'm expecting from Bitcoin. And why I'm not shorting like many people are counting. To be honest, Bitcoin drops, can drop. I can say like anything is possible, but for me, the way I trade, this area is not resistance. Okay, from my particular point of experience, this is not this is a small distribution pattern, right? So it has already worked. Price has dropped from there, but when price returns, it has given the respect to this area. It has already been dropped, retested, right? But this time, I think this area should not affect it at all. At all, I say, right? Yes, uh, probably this area like 42,000, like because many people would be thinking it's a double top, right? They would be like making Adam Eve patterns like that, right? So there would be many sellers there, so there could be a rejection, a hard rejection back, but it's not resistance and price should continue going up. So this is what I'm planning to do, and that's what I think Bitcoin is going to do, right? So this was all about the Bitcoin, and let's quickly go and see what we have on Ethereum. To be honest, Ethereum is like quite difficult for me. It was last week. It was quite difficult for me. I won't say like, as I said, I'm also a trader. I'm also a learner, right? So I can't trade everything. I can't get every move right. So it was fine that I predicted an entry here. I predicted that this is going to be here. This was a straight move, happened quickly within 2 weeks. It hit the target, right? 1350 was always being expected to be the hardest resistance. Like in my previous video as well, I said when price breaks this level, there is no resistance at all in this area. It's completely a gap, and 1350 is the only rejection, right? And exactly the same thing happened. Price exactly reached to this area, and boom, right? So it dropped. However, this particular lag actually, if you remember, when Ethereum hit this level, let me just go back and show you. Yeah, there it is. So when Ethereum hit this level, right, this level, Bitcoin hit its top, like it was around 42,000 at this level, right? And after that, Bitcoin started consolidation, right? Bitcoin started consolidation like this for 4 days, and that's where Ethereum kept moving. And Ethereum holded the Bitcoin, to be honest. I was thinking Bitcoin should have dropped already, but it was being holded by Ethereum because Ethereum had not completed its leg. As Ethereum completed its leg, you can go back and check on your charts. As Ethereum hit 1350, just after a few hours, Ethereum hitting 1350, Bitcoin and Ethereum both dropped. Bitcoin dropped to 30,000, $10,000, and Ethereum dropped like 28%. immediately as it hit this level. So this was quite important level, and I was expecting the correction to be like below this, right? But I was not expecting this long wick. Like it may be, you can say, the liquidation procedure, you can say, the exchanges have, or the thin order book they have at this level, or the stop loss is triggered at the same time. That could be the reason that this wick went too long. And on the same day I posted like Ethereum should not close below this level 1065. You can see my post on Twitter as well, 1065, that it should not close below that, and the same thing happened, right? It didn't close below, it closed above, right? If we go ahead and check, the exact price was 1087, right? 1087 was the closing of this particular day. So I was right on that, but I didn't long here. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't long this. This was the move I missed on Ethereum because I was not quite confident because of this long wick, which I was not expecting. I was expecting like a drop to 1050 or maybe 1000, but it dropped too low. It dropped to 900 and something. And so I just thought too long only Bitcoin I did, and that worked for me. Ethereum was not the one, right? And Ethereum dropped. So now what next on Ethereum? Let's talk about that. So we have a range here as well, this one and this one, the long wick. Now Ethereum can as well, following the Bitcoin, can consolidate in between and continue going up or continue going down. Can't say anything like that because there are only two good areas for Ethereum, is that this particular consolidation, this cluster is a good area of support, that is around 790. But on small time frame, there is a support here as well at 890, which I'll show you ahead, right? So these can be the area, like this can just consolidate. If Bitcoin drops to 30,000, Ethereum is gonna do that like this. This is where you will enter, or you will enter on the retest, right? So you will draw a line at this level when Bitcoin will hit 30K. If that does that, right? I don't expect, to be honest, I don't expect it to go below 33,900 as I said in the beginning, right? But if it does that, we will follow this. Otherwise, what is the main plan? The main plan is the drop is done. Like, let's go to the small time frame and I can show you on the Ethereum as well. What I think is the drop is done. Weekends are going to be sideways, or maybe some unexpected show like the day of ATH, the ATH day, if you remember, that was also on weekend. So what I think is this is a resistance area. This was the support, right? So Ethereum quickly came back above this, right? It took the stop losses here, done. Uh, Let me draw the horizontal line. It's done. This is done, right? This area is remaining, so this is around 1060. That may be a possible big, not below that, nothing below that, right? Below that, Ethereum is going to hit, to be honest, this level, this at least, or maybe this, the 891, as I say, right? So below that, maybe this level, right? This was the last support area. So either like this, either Ethereum coming there, if lose this area, the 1050, you can say. If Ethereum lose that, it hit this. Otherwise, it can just continue going up with Bitcoin like it did from here, right? As I said, it closed above this level, it pumped with Bitcoin, and the same way it can continue going up. So I don't think you have to be worried about anything. I'm holding my Ethereum as well, as which I bought like $125, so it's almost 11x. So if it drops a little bit and I lose some profits, definitely I would lose some, but you have to hold strong to gain maximum of it. Because if Ethereum breaks 13 and 50, it's like Bitcoin, there's no resistance ahead. It can continue going up, up, up. It may go like 2500, 2x like Bitcoin did from its previous ATH 40K, and it can go anywhere. So I'm ready to take that risk unless it shows me any kind of weakness. Right now this is completely a bullish structure, nothing being too bearish for me at least. Okay, so this is all we have on Ethereum, right? Play safe during the weekends and trade safe as well, and probably your all are also gonna pump, are also back gonna pump during this weekend. Okay, so well, I'll be on a off tomorrow, so I'll see you on Sunday. What happens on Bitcoin and Ethereum? And I hope you enjoy your new year. The first 2 weeks have been great in terms of trading for everyone. I believe it was good for you too. This was all from my part. I do not want to stretch the video so much. Have a good day. Trade safe. And if anybody one has not watched my previous videos, you can just go ahead and go to my channel and watch previous 2 videos. You may learn a few things from there, or you may suggest me to do something new. Right? Anything you feel like to share with me, just comments on the YouTube channel, or you can just DM me on Twitter or Telegram. Rest, please like and subscribe my channel and video. Have a good day. Thank you.